Yeah, welcome to this deep dive on JavaScript executor in Selenium. So we have seen there are lots of limitations with Selenium WebDriver. When do you want to click on hidden element or scroll the page? Okay, so we face lots of challenges, and to overcome this, we have a JavaScript executor in the Selenium. So what is JavaScript executor here? It's an interface in Selenium that will inject the JavaScript executor code. Okay, and it can manipulate the DOM structure. Okay, so let's see why we use a JavaScript executor in a Selenium. Okay, so I'll start with syntax. So syntax of JavaScript executor is JavaScript executor, give any name, JS, JavaScript executor, and we have to cast it with a driver. Okay, so this is the syntax of JavaScript executor, very simple. Now with the help of this JS, I can click, I can get the title, I can scroll. Okay, all the things we can do. So let's start with simple one. I'm just creating a WebDriver, Chrome driver instance, navigating to Selenium website, and if you go to Selenium website, there is a scroll bar. Okay, and that I want to scroll to the bottom. Okay, so let's see like how it will work, how we can scroll to the bottom of the page. So here I'll write js dot execute script, and inside this I have to pass the JS code. Okay, so make sure that scroll bar is on the page level. Okay, if we have a scroll bar within the div, we have a different code. I'll come to that also. So let's start with how to scroll to the bottom of the page. So here I'll write a JavaScript executor code. So just type window dot scroll to, so this is the JS code, 0 comma document dot body dot scroll height. Okay, and actually this code is for the this code is a JS code actually. Okay, and so what does this means, like window, so if I take this complete code, okay, so window scroll to in bracket 0 dot document dot body dot scroll height. So this document dot body dot scroll height, this will give you the whatever the page height is. Okay, so let's say if page height is 500 pixel, it will scroll to the bottom of the page. Okay, and from where to start, so it means like start with the 0 and scroll to is the function. Okay, that means like we have to scroll to from 0 to the end of the page, and once that is done, I'll just pause for some time using thread.sleep, and then finally I'll close the driver. Okay, so this try, this will throw the exception. Now if I run it, you can observe how it works. It navigated to Selenium, maximize, and you see right side we have the scroll bar, and it is scrolled to the bottom of the page. Okay, and it will wait for 5 seconds and it will close. Okay, to look it better, I'll just maximize the page also. Maximize page, driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Okay, so now you understand using JS executor we are able to scroll to the bottom of the page. Okay, so there is another scenario. I want to scroll to specific element. Okay, I want to scroll to specific element. So what we can do, let me open this page, go to selenium.dev. Okay, so on this same page only we have a scroll bar, and I want to scroll to specific element. How we can scroll, that code we will see now. Okay, so now it is loaded. Let's say if I manually scroll down, I have this news. Okay, I have this news. I want to navigate till this, scroll to this element. Okay, directly if you click on this, directly if you read or click on some links which are not visible, it will, Selenium will not work. Okay, so we have to use this code to scroll to element and then click on the element. Okay, so if I right click and inspect this, I'll be able to write the locator for this. It is h2 tag. Okay, h2 which has text equal to news. Okay, and I am able to find this unique element. Select this XPath. I'll go to ID, and here I'll write web element equal to driver dot find element by XPath and the text XPath. Okay, this is one element, right? And I want to scroll to this element. So how we can do that one? So for that one, I'll use the code. Okay, arguments. So it is arguments 0. Okay, 0 means the second argument will be passing as an element. Okay, the 0 means this argument, first argument. Then dot scroll into view. Okay, so that means argument 0 is this element and scroll to the view of that element. That's what we are telling to the Selenium using this JS executor. Let me right click and run it, and this time it will not scroll to the bottom. Okay, it's loading the Selenium, and if you see, it is not loaded to the bottom. Okay, so it finished immediately. Okay, it is not scrolling to the bottom actually. Okay, so this is about the how we can scroll to element and click on it. So this time, let's say I want to scroll smoothly. Okay, I don't want to scroll like fast. So inside this view, we can pass the JSON here, behavior. This is the attribute, colon, and help us smooth. Okay, what this will do, it will scroll, but it will scroll smoothly, like in animated way. So let's say now it launched the Selenium.dev, maximize, and it scrolled. So it is scrolling to the news. Okay, news is showing on the top. Okay, so but it will work like if you scroll and even if we do get text also. So if you want to see, I'll just write sys out driver or element dot get text. Okay, we are scrolling to that element and getting the text, or even if it is link, you can scroll to the link and click. Okay, so we have seen how to scroll to the bottom, how to scroll to the element, and next we will see, which is very tricky and most of the people struggle there, how to scroll if that scroll bar is available within the div. Okay, that we will see, and you see it's printed news. Next we will see like how to scroll within the div. So I have a website okay, called Selenium demo site. Okay, RoboticQA Selenium demo app, and on this page I have one main scroll bar, which is page which we have seen, but if you want to scroll within this box, okay, this is a div actually, and there is a scroll bar here, also another scroll bar. So how we can do that one? So first we need to right click on this scrollable area, inspect it, and using this arrow we can select the area, scrollable area. So if I click here, it is a div and it has some ID, so I can get a locator for this scrollable area. So I have taken like div ID table 1. So if I go to IntelliJ, I have taken this one, div ID table 1. Now how to scroll that view? Okay, so for that I'll use JS execute script, and then here we have to write arguments of 0. Again, this 0 means my scroll area, because this is the 0th index, dot scrollTop, okay, equal to arguments of 0 dot scrollHeight and comma. Okay, so means we are telling scroll within this area. ScrollTop means from top actually, okay, not like to top, from the top to whatever the height of that div, okay, and that will scroll within the div. And let's see the example. I'll run it. It is navigating to the Selenium demo app. I'll scroll manually because that scroll div is not visible, right? Now here it is visible, and if you see, it will scroll to the page is still loading, and you see it is scroll to the bottom. Similarly, if I want to do for another one, I can do it. So for another scroll area, okay, so for this one, if I inspect and select the scrollable area, it is a table 2, okay, it has just changed the ID. So what I can do, in my code, I'll just change it to 2. So now where it will scroll in the another div. Let me run it. It's navigating to Selenium demo app. Let me navigate to this area, and now you see it scrolled to the bottom, okay. So that's how like we can scroll the main scroll bar, or if it is available within the div, we can do it, or even if you want to scroll to the specific element. That example we have seen. If you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe this. And if you want to know more about JavaScript Executor, what else we can do using JavaScript Executor, I'll be creating another videos. Just check out my playlist and you will find all the videos. Thank you.